Hello everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for another exciting episode of Let's Play Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch on the PlayStation 3. Yes, this game is exclusive to PlayStation 3, so stop at. Well, technically there's also a version of it on the DS, but it was only in Japan, which is unfortunate, because from what I watched of the game, there's a lot of good stuff in it. But apparently there's an English translation ROM patch thingy. But I don't like emulating DS, but if you're interested in playing that, that's the only way you can play it. So we're going to the Caw Master's place, and this is, in my opinion, one of the coolest looking characters in the game so far. Look at this guy! Look at this guy! He looks so freaking cool!
Ah! It's you! His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to
cooperate. Ooh, that's funny. Alright. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir?
Ah! It seems an explanation is in order. Very well, then.
Here, crow's nut. Oh my god, it's painful. So a lot of you were complaining that I don't leave enough time for the dialogue, and I apologize for that. I know I've been skipping a lot of it, and it's for a selfish reason. It's the fact that I have already seen all this dialogue. So I'll at least leave it up on screen for a while, so you guys can read it. It's not complicated. Why didn't they take advantage of a great pun right there? So don't get into a flap. Okay, they don't want to double up on their puns in a sentence, I guess. Humans can okay, that's just silly. That doesn't even make sense. Whatever. Select friends and familiars and press X. Okay. So this is basically how you equip stuff to your character. And I'll bet you that's one of the missing kids in the background. Alright. So, flippin' Heckman! Okay. So... Can I buy stuff from you, please? Thank you. So we can actually buy a new sword for our buddy here. Which one's better? Oh, this one's way better. So yeah, oh, this one increases his speed, though. I think that's what that is. Yeah, but I'm not really worried about speed. So it gives us the option to equip automatically, which I love. Like, that's one of my favorite things. I love when RPGs let you equip things automatically through the menu. Hello, little boy.
Ow, ow, I tripped over and hurt my leg.
Gee, are you okay? Hold just still a second. I'll fix you right up. Healing touch.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I sure am. Your mommy sent me to find you. She's worried about you. Okay. So we went ahead and found another one of the little kids that was missing. So now I believe we're supposed to go find where Tom went. So we're supposed to run back to the palace. Because didn't we... Yeah, we gave him enthusiasm in the last episode. So now he's all hyper and excited and ready to help out. You friggin' better be, you jerk. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I accidentally stopped recording my audio. So hopefully I don't screw up the timing of this game. For whatever reason, like when I record, I have my mouse right over the stop, like the play or the stop button for recording. So if I ever like move my hand towards the keyboard or anywhere really, I'm in danger of stopping the recording. So hopefully I didn't screw up the timing in this episode, but there is a small chance that I, in fact, did, and I apologize for that. So let's go talk to our Majesty. Where is he?
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty. Where is he? Oh, it's you. Thank goodness. You have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Flippin' Heckman, don't tell us me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I know. As far as you know? After you restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old one, so that he could give it to you by the way of a reward. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, ain't it? Well, what's all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared! Eh? The gatekeepers swear that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh? What's that, Mr. Drippy? I spotted investigating in it. Righto, helmet face. You and your mates keep an eye. Yes, understood. But where do you think he is, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know this this place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I'll tell you where. Okay. I guess so. Alright, so where could he be? Where could a giant fat cat be? Couldn't really be that hard to lose. Or that hard to... Wait, no. That hard to... It must be difficult to lose a big fat cat. That's what I'm saying. Motorville? What does Motorville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. Huh? What does that mean? You gotta remember the whole soulmate thing. So, basically... think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in this... Why, that was weird. I kind of just trailed off for a second there. To save my mom. Exactly! And your ma'am is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here, so we can help your ma'am back over by there, ain't it? Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing! So people in your world and my world are connected, not just Alicia and your ma'am, all people. They are? So... Exactly! That's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over by here. And then someone in our world is in a potch. What the hell's a potch? Because they're connected? See? Obvious when you think about it, ain't it? So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate. Okay, I'm making myself dizzy. Cat King. Kitty cat. Well, Shopkeeper's cat and the King of Ding Dong Dells ain't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat? I don't think I, Flippin' Heckman! It's like pulling teeth. It really is, and like, I think that's, I've said this a few times, but I think it's so funny, like, the banter these characters have is so realistic. King Tom and Timmy Toldrum but Miss Layla's cat? There's clever on you. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly, just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're not very perspective. It's two people are so... Okay, this is like painful. Like, I like the dialogue in this game, but like stuff like this is kind of frustrating. Gee, I never knew. So Timmy's, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. So like, I like the dialogue, but a lot of this dialogue ends up just being kind of painful. And like they address it. They're like, oh my god, it's like pulling teeth. And it's like, yes, it is. So can we please just freaking move on? So it's a mix between like really good character development, but you don't necessarily like the character. So we gotta go ahead and cast Gateway again. What just happened? Okay. So now we're back in Motorville. Motorin'. Alright, so yeah, I mean, it's good character development, but at the same time, it's an annoying character they're working on developing. I don't really think there's going to be that much of it later on, but you never know. Alright, so tell me what Timmy Toldrum is.
Oh, hi, Oliver, seeing you, I just don't know what to say, dear.
It's fine, Miss Layla, I'm okay now.
You are? Well, I'm pleased to hear that, honey. But if there's anything I can do, just let me know, won't you?
Actually, there's something you can do for me right now, Miss Layla. You could tell me where Timmy is. Is he here in the store? Well, now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen him. Timmy! Timmy! Where's Timmy Toldrum? I want a cat named Timmy Toldrum. It's an awesome name. He's probably gone exploring. Oi, Ollie boy, does this little situation remind you of anything? It sure does. It's just like what happened with King Tom. Bingo! We've got ourselves a missing cat king in one world and a missing fat cat in another. And I reckon the reason why will be the same, too. Track down Timmy, and you'll sure to find the vital clue that will help solve the mystery. That's sharp of you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry I couldn't help you, my dear. Oh, but you did help. Thanks, Miss Layla. I did? Well, alright then. Goodbye. Goodbye. Righto, Ollie boy. Let's start out where you know best, shall we? Round by your house, I mean. Sure, let's go. These early parts in the game are so painful for me. Like, it's got a lot to do with the fact that I played through it the first time. Like, when I played through it the first time, like, oh my god, there's characters in one world and there's characters in the other world, and the things they're doing are interacting, and I thought it was so cool. But now it's just like, oh my god, I get it. Game, you're really good. You're a really good game, I get it. This game is really good, though. I feel like I can't say that enough. Hey, lady friend. Whatever you are wearing, dear, is this some kind of frad with you young... Don't make fun of me. Hey, it's green! It's P! What's up, P?
Oliver, I'm sorry, Oliver.
It's you. Oh, I accidentally just spoiled the character's name. I forgot we haven't learned it yet. Oh, sure, Mr. Drippy. Oh, I'm sorry, you can hear my email button. I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm sorry you're all alone. Huh? Your mummy. Actually, if you think back to when this character was actually talking, I feel like she sounds a lot like, if you've ever watched Doctor Who, which I'm sure everyone has because it's the best show ever made, there's the episode with David Tennant, and I think it's World War I, and it's got the kids with the gas masks, and they're like, "Are you my mommy?" I swear to God, this girl sounds just like that character. Like, it's almost insane. Hooray! I hope you can save your mommy, Oliver. I didn't know I'm P! What an awkward name. I'm P! Oh, hey, P. I just think that's a weird name. I don't know. Maybe I'm just intolerant. Mr. Kitty? I know Mr. Kitty. His name is Tommy Toldrum. Oh, it's hilarious to me. It's a good name. Oi, Ellie boy. I might just know where to find Timmy. You what? How? Where? Please, P, can you show us? It's interesting that he can't see P. It makes me very curious. Well, he couldn't see the boy that taught us that spirit medium move either. Or could he? I don't remember now. But it's interesting. Oh, and I like these fixed camera angles. Like, I remember, I mean, I gave my whole artistic spiel on it, but I actually like how they work. Like, it's a really good fixed camera. Way better than anything that Resident Evil ever used. Like, that move was, like, so good. But I feel like when games have, like, a really good fixed camera, that's, like, so impressive. Just because there's so many games out there that have bad fixed cameras. But the nice thing about a game with a fixed camera is, like, you don't have to worry about it. Like, games where you have to fight with the fixed camera as much as you know, fight enemies you're fighting. Shh! Huh? Listen, what's that? Squeak! Squeak! It's a mouse! That's a big mouse. Eh? Is that something through there, is there? Timmy? Oh god, he's dead! Oi, Timmy boy, pull yourself together, man. Looks like we'd better take him back to Layla, ain't it, Ellie boy? You're right. Thank you so much for showing us, P. Huh? She was... Where did she go? I don't know. She's dead. Actually, she probably is like a ghost or something. Lazy bones. Kitty! Dude, look at him just like manhandling that cat. I think we can go around this way, can't we? Should be able to. That's a small motel. So, since I've been playing this game, I've been watching a lot of Studio Ghibli films because I love them, and, like, normally, like, sometimes when you Let's Play a game, it, like, can take a while to get motivated to play a game. Not much for this game, because it's such a good game, I just want to play more of it. But since I'm replaying a lot of this stuff, it's been taking a little bit more to get me, like, motivated to play it. But I'm so glad you guys like it. Like, that's the biggest motivator of all, is how much you guys are enjoying it. So I've been watching a lot of Studio Ghibli films to get me excited, and I gotta say, like, oh, God, they're all so good. But my favorite one, I mean, you guys can say your favorite Studio Ghibli films in the comments below. My favorite one is Lupin the Third, the actual Lupin the Third film that Miyazaki did. I know that Lupin the Third is actually like a series, but the only thing I've ever seen of it is the actual movie, and I love it. Look at the cat, dude. I want a cat. He reminds me of Garfield. Timmy. Whenever I see the name Timmy, all I can think of is Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner's Lemonade. And then that's the other thing I think about is Timmy Turner's Lemonade. Because I think the Fairly Odd Parents Lemonade episode with the magic sock might be my favorite episode. Why am I talking about Fairly Odd Parents? It's because I don't want to read the dialogue, but I also don't want to skip it. So that's what you'll get. For those of you who want to read the dialogue, you totally can. For those of you who don't care, you get to hear my stupid conversations. Don't call him fat, you jerk. I know that's where he disappeared to. Cannot stop worrying about him. You were just getting a little exercise, weren't you? My Timmy Toldrum. I want a cat named Timmy Toldrum. So wait, she can't see Drippy, right? It just seems weird. It's like standing right in her face. Tidy, you've worked out too, I expect, ain't it, Ollie boy? So what, can she like not hear me talking to Drippy? Or like does she just think I'm a freaking crazy person? Is it King Tom's disappearances to do with mice too? Got it in one. Exactly what it has to do with. Mice is a whole nother question, though. but I'm sure I've heard someone saying that about... Okay.
Then we should go back to Ding Dong Dell, investigate. I know that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, back to Ding Dong Dell. See you, Miss Layla. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Gateway! I wonder if we'll end up going to, like, other worlds. That'd be freaking cool. Like, I don't even know. I wonder, like, and this is a question I've been wondering to myself, because I know this whole concept of otherworld and, like, soulmates. I wonder if there's going to be, like, a soulmate for Oliver. That'd be interesting. Like, evil Oliver. Like, I can't even imagine, like, I just imagine, like, Oliver, like, a younger Oliver, or a little bit older Oliver with, like, a dirty mustache and just, like, dark hair and just a total asshole. But he's, like, he's, like, the type of kid that plays, like, Call of Duty, like, that type of asshole. Not, like, a super evil person. Just, like, an annoying person that plays Call of Duty and screams into the microphone at you. That's what I'm thinking of. Like, little chubby. Hey!
Hey, Oliver! I think I just heard King Tom's voice.
How convenient! Ding Dong Well. I wonder where they got that name. Ding Dong Well, eh? You said there were mice living down by there, ain't it? Yes, the place is full of mice. That's why I'm standing here, keeping guard. Mice and cats really don't get along, you see. Oh, knickers. I know what's happened. King Tom's been kidnapped by the mice! You know how Timmy went after the It's like the worlds are connected. It's better with connect. Ding Dong Well, Oliver. Don't be daft, man. That's kind of a job for professionals, ain't it? Not some underage villager with sauce paid for a helmet. I'll be okay. I'll have my friends with me. Whoa! Look at that, it's a flippin' familiar. Well, I never. He followed me home when I went to play in the woods, and he's really strong. If he's with me, I'll be fine. You don't quite get it, do you, Sunshine? Fighting with familiars is flippin' hard. Your average person can't just jump into the fray, start ordering them around. You need to be a wizard, like Ollie Boy here. Okay then, Oliver, you can have my familiar. Gee, thanks, Tommy. Thank you very much. So he basically is just giving us his familiar, which I think is a little silly. Like I said, I'm not changing nicknames of my familiars. Like maybe later down the road when you actually can just start getting familiars whenever you want. But these early ones I'm going to leave the same. Psych up. Well, it means it sort of builds up its strength for a bit, ain't it? Alright, so basically he's saying... And then the familiar goes wild. It attacks for longer and does loads more damage. Gee, that sounds really neat. It gets better, Ollie Boy. This new technique of yours will make it easier to cancel enemies' actions as well. Cancel enemies... what? Oh, yeah, man. I should have told you about this earlier. I suppose some creatures have got some pretty nasty or tasty tricks. But give them a whack when they're getting ready to try one, and they won't be able to pull it off. So, I'm going to skip this because it's literally just tutorial text. Like, I know I said I was going to skip dialogue, but tutorial text, I feel like I said, it gets really drawn out, and I just don't... What? Oh, God. How am I going to get through? I got a special trick for you. It's called Spring Lock. Someone actually pointed this out, too. The joke in the magic tricks that King Tom taught us. Now go find the king! Okay, you can use the spell to open unlocked chests as well. Except for the blue ones. Blue chests open with spring... No, not all blue ones, but some blue ones. There's some blue ones we can only do at later time. But that's okay. That's just fine. That's just prime. So someone pointed out, and I wish I could remember what the channel name was, Ding Dong Well, where a pussycat once fell. Someone pointed out the fact that the reason he teaches you Spring Lock and the reverse magic effect... Crikey, it's damp anything down by here. My lantern will go all moldy if we don't watch out. It would really get moldy? Oh. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a bucket load of... Oh my god. You'll have to watch your... but someone explained the fact that he's got those spells, it points to the fact that he would be a cat burglar. And I thought that was really, really funny. Monsters! Battles should be easier with two little... blighters on your team. Double trouble. So now we have a new familiar. However, he's at a really, really low level, level 1. and he will get his ass kicked if I use him. So, luckily, if we go ahead and use anyone, really, if we use any familiars... Okay. If we use any familiars, or we use Oliver, everyone will level up, so... That's a really nice... I think I said that. I don't think I've said that in this video yet. No, I must. Or not this video, but in this Let's Play. I'm pretty sure I have. But if I haven't, that's no big deal. I should have got that health. There were 2 orbs just sitting there. But he'll still level up, and he'll level up really, really quick. In fact, I think last time I played through this, he leveled up almost as much as Mighty did. But we're not going to use him much. He is a good familiar, but the problem is the nice thing about Mighty right now is the fact that he's got a new weapon. And he's really strong. Actually, before I recorded the last episode, I did do some grinding. So I'm like a level or 2 higher than I usually would be. So I'm not going to skip through the battles. I really like this first area. Like, this is our first dungeon, I guess you could say, but it's a really, really easy dungeon. And that's not a complaint. Like, I think it's really smart to make, you know, if it's the first dungeon, you shouldn't make it too difficult. We got another new enemy over here. He's the Cobra. Cobra Commander. Or his name is Naja. Come on. So we went ahead and snuck up on him. Gonna hit him in the back. Well, not anymore, I guess, but it doesn't matter. So hopefully we can finish him off before he even gets an attack off. Nope, he still got me. That's okay. He also dropped a health orb. It's weird how, like, there's characters that drop health they drop orbs, and then it looks like Mr. Drippy actually throws orbs to you. But I could just be going crazy. But I'm just gonna do, like, the normal amount of fights, since I'm a little over-leveled. I don't really need to worry about grinding or anything. But when I'm done with this video, I'll probably come back down here and do some more grinding. But I don't want to do like any grinding in this Let's Play because I think that would get annoying. And if for some reason I need to grind, like to be able to beat a boss, I'd obviously like just edit it out. But I love like the cat theme in this entire like level, like in Ding Dong Dell and Ding Dong Well. Like, you know, like there's fish on the floor and there's paw prints on the walls. Like, it just seems very interesting. And it makes me really excited to like see what other worlds are going to be like. I did purchase the guidebook for this game. The guidebook for this game, it's a hardback, like really nice guidebook, and that's the only guidebook available. It's like a special edition guidebook, but that's the only one. And it actually came with a DLC familiar, but apparently you can't redeem it until later in the game. So that's okay. But it's a golden Hurley, his name is. It's pretty cool. Golden familiar. So I'm excited to get that, but it's going to be a while. But I was looking through the guidebook, and the reason I hate buying guidebooks isn't because like I like getting through the game myself. Like, I love having guidebooks, especially like for JRPGs, because there's so much like extra stuff you can do that you may not be able to do without the book. Like, you might not be able to find a lot of these side quests or figure them out. But I was looking for... The other reason I hate having guidebooks is that I'm always really tempted to like look ahead and just kind of see what else is going on. Like, oh, and like there's other, I want to see what other towns I'm going to be going to, or like my other favorite thing I like doing is I like seeing all the different characters or all the different enemies you end up fighting, like all the familiars. And I have seen some of the other towns, and like some of them are really, really cool. So these fights are so fast-paced. Like, if this game was like a traditional RPG, I would totally cut out the battles. Oh no! His special attack only did 1 damage. That's amazing. Yeah, we're doing some pretty devastating attacks right now. Mighty's just a total bamf. But I'm trying to... But if this was like a normal JRPG Let's Play, I would totally skip over these fights. But I don't want to like bore the hell out of you guys. Also, like I said, I would do a lot more grinding usually. Yay. But I don't feel that that is necessary right now because of the level we're at. Plus, this next fight isn't very hard. So now we have these torches here, and basically we need to light them with our magic. This is one of the few times you can actually use Fireball outside of battle. And because there will be times where you can use these attack magics to solve puzzles. And this is one of the few times... This is the first time you can actually do that. There's a nice little setup here to show, hey, look, you can do this. Look at that statue. I want that statue on my desk. Really bad. You know, there was a special edition of this game that came out, and I don't even know where you could get it. I think you had to like pre-order from GameStop early on. But it came with a Mr. Drippy plush, and I wish I would have known that. You know, actually, I've been, like I said, I've been really excited for this game, but I never even knew I was going to get it until like a week before it came out. Mainly because I never owned a PS3, and then I heard about this game like, I need to buy a PS3. I mean, I love most PS... Oh, no, I want that orb. I want to use... Okay, because I haven't had a chance to show this off yet. So basically, this lets us do special attack at the cost of nothing. And for Mighty, it's Slash Dance. Oh, you know what? No, I think I did. Did I show this? Damn, that did a lot of damage. Hey, dropped another one. That's funny. I think I got... No, I remember... I don't remember if it was my player pass or if it was my Let's Play where I didn't get the orb. Maybe I didn't ever get the orb. But anyway, the orb lets you do a special attack at 0 cost. And normally it's just super devastating and insta-kills anything. Except for bosses, normally. But they show up most during boss battles. I'd really like to do a fight with Limahl, or Limahl, but there's no reason for me to. It's just going to make things take longer. It's not like there's any benefit to using him. No, I got poisoned! I don't know if poison wears off, or if you're stuck with it. I guess we'll see in a minute. Is it going to be like Pokemon style, and like make me walk around and slowly drain my HP? Because I'm not into that. Let's see. Wrong button. Oh, you know what we should do? We haven't done anything in our creature cage yet. So basically, I think I've... No, did I do anything with this? I don't think I did. Creature cave lets you feed your familiars different foods. Yeah, you like that chocolate. And it increases their different stats. We got a lot of pie. So I guess I picked up more of these than I realized. But it's interesting because they're random. Or at least it seems like it is. Doesn't it? It just says accuracy increases again. So we'll go ahead and just keep keep giving them this food. But they can get full, and then you have to like keep playing the game. Like you can't just play through the game and then have like hundreds of every type of food and then just feed them and over level them, or like make them super overpowered. All right, cool. You're actually limited on how much food you can give them. Like if they're full, you're not gonna make them eat anymore. I don't really know like how quickly they become how quickly they lose the food they eat, but it's not really important, I guess, is it? But it's just, you know, it's another thing that really just makes this game interesting. Like I always love when games add stuff like that and they find a way to not make it feel like it kind of reminds me a little. No, not really. It's just an additional thing you can do, and you don't really have to if you don't want to. Alright. Cool beans. But see, I like stuff like that. Like, some people might be like, oh, it's so tedious and dumb. Why don't they just let them level up normal? Well, they do let them level up normal, and I'm pretty sure you can play this entire game without actually using the food. Alright, so now we have like a little bit of a race we have to do to light all these torches. I believe there's 3. So there's no enemies in your way. Just go ahead and light these. And when you're in menus, it doesn't take up any time, so... And they give you plenty of time. This actually isn't really difficult at all. I don't know why I'm singing so many... Well, I know why I'm singing so many songs, because I don't have a lot to say. And I don't... Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, damn it, it was over here. Probably just ran out of time. No, you know what? I probably had plenty of time. No, I didn't. Alright, let's just go back and light this. Otherwise, we're going to have to go in a whole nother circle again. I was just saying how easy this is, and then I totally screwed it up. Oh, but I'm singing songs because I had light roast coffee about an hour ago, and now it's kicking in really hard. And I want to talk, but I don't have anything to say, and I need to move my mouth somehow, and this is sounding more perverted all the time. So I'm assuming this is gonna... Oh god, I just realized how much magic power we're using to do this right now. That would really suck if we ran out. But actually, you know what? We have iced coffee, which is what you use to increase or replenish your magic power, I should say. Yeah! We did it! Alright, so now, get away from me, Snake! So I know people have complained, like, a game, and like a lot of people like praised this game, but specifically, Game Informer had a lot of complaints, and I actually like Game Informer. I normally agree with a lot of their reviews, but they were saying like a lot of bad stuff about this game, talking about how you can't avoid enemies no matter how much you increase Oliver's speed. But you're not supposed to try and avoid enemies. In fact, if you're playing the game properly, you shouldn't want to avoid enemies because it's really easy to kill them. I mean, you guys are watching. I haven't had to heal once because I fight everyone, so my characters are leveled up enough to where they can fend for themselves. Alright, so this is kind of like the second half of this level now. I was going to say dungeon and level, but legend came out.
Come on.
I guess that makes sense. Alright, so we got 2 new enemies here. Probably one of the coolest enemies in the early game is this dangler fish, who looks to me like a shark rather than a fish. Then again, I guess sharks are technically fishes. So this is like the strongest enemy down here, but as long as you're leveled up appropriately, Mighty will have no problem with him. Plus, he drops a lot of orbs. Well, he dropped a lot of orbs specifically because I got a critical hit on him. Like 2 critical hits in a row. Because Mighty is awesome. Mighty really is. I love Mighty. He's such a cool looking character. Alright, so if you walk too far away, the characters will respawn. Alright, let's sneak up on him. Got him. But yeah, he's like a pretty high, like this is a great, like if you're planning on grinding before the inevitable boss battle that we're about to get into, this area is the best place to grind because you got a lot of these higher leveled enemies that really aren't that hard to beat. Damn, what a shutout. Didn't even get a chance to hit me. Good job, Mighty. That's what I want. I don't want a drippy plush. I want a freaking Mighty plush. Actually, I think there are some. Actually, I want like a sweatshirt. I've been like obsessed with the idea of getting like video game themed clothes lately, but I don't want like logo stuff. I just want like really obscure things that people won't realize as video game references.
Watch this.
But whatever. I want a t-shirt printing press. And then I'm just gonna make a bunch of my own clothes that I'll wear for myself. I won't even sell any clothes. I'll just make them for myself. Cause I'm so rich from all this YouTube money. I'm just kidding. I don't make that much. And anything I make just goes towards bills. Thank you for watching my videos, by the way. I am just all over the place with my commentary. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Oh, treasure! Got a sandwich. Sandwich. We can't actually open that chest. I know that because the first time I played through this area, I was like, damn, I can't open this. I want to know what it is. So when you, spoiler, get your new wand, I'm like, okay, maybe now I can get it. And I walked all the way back through here and fought all the enemies again. And it was more of just a pain because I was already leveled up enough to where they weren't giving me much experience. I didn't get anything for it. I guess I gained like maybe a level though for fighting all the enemies again. See, Limal is already up to level 6. I think that's how you pronounce that. Limal. Sounds like a really weird name. Sounds like the type of name you could give a kid and they would just hold it against you for the rest of your life. Their life. There we go. Do we even... I don't remember what's over here. Might as well get into some more fights. I don't know how close we are to leveling up. If we're really close, might as well. Looks like a dog. I don't know what this fucking thing... Oh, I cussed. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not cuss so much in my videos because it's occurred to me that I have younger fans. But I just cuss, and it's hard for me not to. Especially, like, I feel bad cussing in this game, especially because it's so nice and happy. Oh, I think... Oh, this is the only thing that was over here? Dang it. Do I have to fight that thing again? Okay, good. Alright, so we are now at the end of this area. We're going to get into our second boss fight of the game. And there is a waystone here, so we can heal and restore HP and MP. And we'll go ahead and save, even though I'm not worried at all about losing this fight. Because it's an easy fight. Because we're still in the early game. I love this. I love Sony's interface. It looks nice. Way nicer than Xbox. But then again, we don't really need to get into the discussion of, oh my god, what's going on over here?
You meow, Justine.
Need a hand?
It's you two. Look, one has retrieved one's wand.
Huh? So he wasn't kidnapped?
Oh, the crook struck one. Oh.
That'll teach you to turn your back on me, you old tomfool, you!
That is one huge rodent!
You squeaklings work for the fat cat, do you?
No, we,
Too slow. Ah!
Alright, so, sorry. I was reading an article on Reddit about something about Fire Emblem. God, stop kicking me! Alright, so this enemy, the thing that's interesting about this guy is he's the first guy we fight, at least I think he is, that has the ability to incapacitate you, which basically that only means that he can knock you down so you can't attack him, which is annoying. I don't even really like doing this fight as Mighty, but I also like starting it off. Oh god, let's get him out of here. No! Oh, you know what? I know what movie he's doing. This just makes us dizzy. You can't defend this. It's a move that happens no matter what. You need to watch out for that tailspin attack, Ollie boy. It'll get your familiars all flustered, you see. Mind you that the Thumbelore... What? Oh, I didn't know that. That's weird. They didn't tell me that last time. But I also, last time that happened, I was playing as Mighty and he got confused. Well, that's interesting. So Lamar, or Lamal, I call him Lamar, can't get confused. So that's good to know. So that's like, so we want to switch to him then. And you can also probably get some free attacks in. Oh, you know what? Probably not, because the minute this is done. No effect. Oh, no effect. That's right. Yeah, see, okay, you do no damage. So, really the only reason they give you him is so you can... Oh, no. Okay, let's defend, please. Defend. Oh, shit. That happened much faster than it did the other time I did this fight. Get away! So we'll go ahead and heal. Let's not use all of our... Because I like using magic in this fight. Get away! Let's go ahead and use... Get away. Go ahead and attack. And we'll use another fire. Fireball. Mouse fire. Mouse fire! Oh, he blew up himself! He blew up himself! That idiot! That furry fool's all God tripped himself up! So this basically gives us an opportunity to get a free hit in or two. This happened in the other fight too. I don't know, like, I think it's... Oh wait, there's a thingy over here, isn't there? Gimme. There we go. Supercharged! Oh shit. So he actually could have... I think he could have canceled that attack just now. But he didn't. Boom! Damn, that did a lot of damage. Alright, so we are very close to killing him. Yeah! Right in his face! He's got big ears. I mean, I know that's obvious because he's a mouse or a rat. But he's got big ears. So we gain 125 experience, and now Lamal is at the point that we were at before we started this area. Booyah! You dirty rats! I'll get you next time. I thought he said kick. I thought Strippy said kick ass for a minute. I don't know why. You're right, Mon. We'd better see how he's doing. Your Majesty, are you okay? Oh, it's you. Come on, Kingface, pull yourself together. One's won, one retrieved it from the villain who purloined it. Yeah. Your Majesty? Knickers! Your Majesty! He's dead! Nah, he's not dead. That would be really depressing if he was.
The Zodiacs are assembled, Your Radiance.
I thank you all for attending. Very well. I hereby call the Council to order.
You are all doubtless aware of the purpose of this session.
We are here to discuss the elimination of the pure-hearted one. Come before us, Dark Jinn.
You summoned me, White Witch.
The so-called savior from the other world. He must be destroyed. Shadar, it is time that you proved yourself worthy of the title of Executor.
On one condition.
Ha! The insolence! He presumes to bargain with our queen?
Go on.
Very well. I must request that you entrust this task to me and me alone. Hear me, members of the Council. I have no need of your aid.
He thinks himself our equal? What gives him the right?
He is either very brave or...
To presume to give us orders?
Babbling fools.
Silence! Very well. You will have your wish, Shadar. I entrust the task entirely to you. Teach those who speak of a savior the futility of their hope.
It shall be done. This Oliver, this savior, I will taint his heart with the blackness of despair.
If one thanks you once, one thanks you 1,000 times. You saved one's life back there. Looks like you're feeling a bit better now, eh, Your Majesty? But you weren't kidnapped after all. That's funny, my reasoning was a bit off. You don't think I'm losing my touch, do you, Ollie boy? I'm just glad the king is safe. That's the most important thing, isn't it, Your Majesty? No, never mind all that. One and just perfectly livid at the villain Hickory Dock got the better of one. And all because the loss of one's enthusiasm led one to be caught catnapping. To think he managed to purloin one's greatest treasure, it is unforgivable. But one's wand is back in one's possession now. That is the main thing. Now one can finally bestow it upon you. Thank you, Your Majesty. Bring forth one's wand.
This is one's magic wand. When one was a kitten, one ran quite wild with the old thing. Here, it is yours now.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
If you know who finds out about this, one fears we shall both live to regret it. But one could hardly say no to one so very pure.
When you say you know who, you mean Shadar, don't you?
There's no need to say it out loud, is there? But yes, that is who one means.
Your Majesty, you've gone and given him the wand now. There's no going back.
One supposes so.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I'll bring down Shadar. You'll see.
I obtained the magic wand. Now for coming to one's aid in one's hour of need, let you also present you with new magic. We got Frostbite! Frostbite sounds like a really cool 90s board game, doesn't it? Meow, really? Very eager, aren't we? In that case, there is a forest south of one's kingdom known as Golden Grove, and beyond it lies a vast desert. In the midst of the desert is the city of Al-Mamun. Al-Mamun? You must travel there next. Its ruler is somewhat... but never mind that. Rashad, one of the 4 great sages, once dwelled there, and still does, one presumes. The great sages? You mean the proper mighty wizards Alicia used to be one of? Alicia. If you wish to expand your magical knowledge, one is sure the aid of the sages will provide invaluable... Really? Thank you, Majesty. Righto. It's off to across the desert to find a great sage, then it is. Is it? Al-Mamun, here we come! Alrighty then, so I'm actually going to end this episode for now. There are a few more things I'd like to do here in Motorville, or not Motorville, where are we again? Ding Dong Dell, how can I forget that name? But yeah, there's a few things I'd still like to do here. There's a couple of side quests, and I still need to finish finding those kits. I think there's one more kit I need to find. And then there's a couple of bounty hunts I need to do. So guys, I will see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like this video, favorite this video, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to share love. I'm Red Panda Gamer. I'll see you guys next time.